Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. 90 Day Fiancé. I honestly don't get the backlash over Jasmine Pineda and Matt Branis' relationship. I think the trolls are totally wrong about them. I believe Jasmine Pineda and Matt Branis from 90 Day, The Last Resort make a great pair, even though they aren't currently romantically involved. Like many viewers, I enjoyed watching Jasmine's relationship journey with Gino. The constant drama and chaos that the two brought to my TV screen were entertaining. I never judged Jasmine or Gino harshly, as I knew they weren't a good match. I was certain that they were trying their best to make things work, but I also knew that there was a high chance they would eventually break up due to their drastically different personalities. I was initially hopeful of Jasmine's relationship with Gino when she first arrived in the United States on a K-1 visa. However, her unhappiness caused me to change my mind quickly. When Jasmine and Gino joined 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 2, I knew their relationship wouldn't last. My prediction was proven correct when Jasmine proposed an open marriage to Gino, which he didn't agree with. In February 2025, Jasmine announced that she was pregnant with her gym friend, Matt. A few weeks later, she gave birth to their daughter, Matilda aka Maddie. Over the months, I have seen many fans criticizing Jasmine for her actions. While I understand why some viewers may dislike Jasmine for making a mockery of her marriage, I struggle to understand the people who disapprove of her current relationship with Matt. I believe Jasmine and Matt have come to a mutual agreement. They aren't in a romantic relationship, but they are still close enough to be friends with benefits. I think they are a good pair for a variety of reasons, starting with Matt's supportive nature, which he displayed in front of the reality TV cameras. In a recent episode of 90 Day, The Last Resort, I watched as Matt confronted Gino for being unaffectionate towards Jasmine. Matt expressed his concern stating, "When I don't see that she is taken care of the way she should be, it's kind of heartbreaking." Despite Jasmine's flaws, Matt recognized her good heart and showed care for her well-being. He said, "She can be a little bit of a brat but she has a good heart." In comparison, Gino appears to lack an understanding of Jasmine's personality. Overall, Matt seems to be a better friend to Jasmine than Gino. Over the past few months, I have witnessed Jasmine consistently praising Matt. She has openly expressed her faith in him, a vital aspect of a strong relationship. In her previous relationship with Gino, Jasmine felt a lack of affection and care for nearly 4 years. She struggled to trust him, and he didn't make any effort to earn her trust. Jasmine also found Gino to be unreliable, recalling how he was reluctant to drive her around and generally uninterested in being a supportive partner. As a result, Jasmine was unable to depend on him. Although Jasmine doesn't label Matt as her romantic partner, I feel the connection she shares with him is still stronger than the one she had with Gino. Matt has proven himself to be dependable. Unlike a typical absent father, Matt didn't leave after impregnating Jasmine. He stayed and helped Jasmine with welcoming their daughter into the world. Matt also supported Jasmine by assisting her with household responsibilities. I see Matt's willingness to co-parent their daughter, Maddie, as a positive sign. I also believe that the similarities between Jasmine and Matt make them a very compatible couple. They are both fitness enthusiasts who enjoy making healthy lifestyle choices. They spend a lot of time together and often share their adventures on social media. I have noticed that the 90 Day Fiancé alum has posted more loving content with Matt on social media in the last 6 months compared to what she shared with Gino. Jasmine enjoys complimenting Matt, which indicates to me that she is truly happy with him. I believe that Jasmine's affectionate posts featuring Matt demonstrate that their relationship remains untainted and pure. In April 2025, I saw Jasmine share an Instagram story with a picture of herself kissing Matt. She captioned it, via at 90 Day Fiancé. "The way I've witnessed this man takes cares of me and protects me has healed broken pieces of me." In my opinion, Jasmine's feelings towards Matt show genuine affection. Although she doesn't openly call him her romantic partner, she also doesn't hesitate to show him the love he deserves for all the support he has given her. I think the critics are too harsh about Jasmine and Matt's relationship, especially since they have a good thing going on. Many naysayers fail to see that while Jasmine may have crossed the line with some of her past actions, she still made the right choice by leaving Gino for Matt. Over the years, I witnessed Gino constantly disrespecting Jasmine in various ways. In fact, he probably initiated all the drama when he sent Jasmine's explicit pictures to his former girlfriend, causing Jasmine to lose faith in him. I believe Gino didn't treat Jasmine with respect until the very end. He even made fun of her physical appearance, which was uncalled for. Matt is much more respectful to Jasmine than Gino ever was. He is the kind of person who doesn't care about Jasmine's past. Instead, Matt judges Jasmine for who she is today and understands her personality. In my view, Jasmine and Matt have a very strong bond. The 90-Day. The Last Resort star has a natural connection with Matt that is difficult to find in a world full of fake relationships and K1 visa scams. The 90-Day Fiancé franchise is known for, it's stirring up strong opinions. Couples get torn apart online, dissected like characters in a soap opera rather than real people navigating complex relationships. And right now, the spotlight has landed squarely on Jasmine Pineda and Matt Branis. To say the fandom is divided would be putting it lightly. Scrolling through social media, you'd think Jasmine and Matt were orchestrating some scandalous plot against the entire franchise. The words toxic, fake, and attention-seeking appear in endless comment threads, almost as if people have forgotten that they're watching a reality TV show where drama is, by design, part of the package. And yet, despite the noise, I honestly don't get the backlash. In fact, I think the trolls are totally wrong about Jasmine and Matt's relationship. And here's why. Jasmine's villain edit has gone too far. Let's be real. Jasmine Pineda has always been a polarizing figure in the 90-Day universe. From her fiery arguments with Gino Palazzolo to her larger-than-life personality, producers quickly learned that Jasmine brought the kind of chaos that made viewers keep watching. But here's the thing. Chaos doesn't equal bad person. Fans seem eager to box her into the villain role no matter what she does. With Matt, every gesture of affection is labeled as calculated, every moment of passion is deemed fake. But ask yourself, if Jasmine had stayed with Gino and continued that exhausting cycle of fighting and forgiving, wouldn't fans have accused her of being stuck in a toxic loop? Now that she's moved on with Matt, suddenly she's opportunistic. She literally cannot win. Maybe it's time we stop treating Jasmine as a caricature and start acknowledging her humanity. She's fiery, emotional, and yes, sometimes impulsive, but those traits don't automatically mean her new relationship is doomed. Matt isn't getting enough credit. Another reason I think the backlash is misplaced is because of how fans underestimate Matt Branis. Ever since he appeared on the show, he's been painted as Jasmine's rebound guy, or some sort of placeholder to keep her storyline alive. But if you watch closely, you'll notice that Matt brings out something different in Jasmine. A side of her that's softer, more vulnerable, and dare I say, happier. Unlike Gino, who often looked overwhelmed and defensive in their relationship, Matt doesn't seem afraid of Jasmine's intensity. He doesn't cower when she raises her voice or crumble under her emotional outbursts. Instead, he engages with her, grounds her, and makes her feel heard. That's not weakness. It's emotional strength. And isn't that what we want to see on 90-Day Fiancé? Someone who can balance out a partner's extremes instead of escalating them? Yet somehow, people twist this into Matt being naive or a pushover. In reality, he might just be what Jasmine needs. A partner who doesn't fuel the fire, but helps her channel it. The double standard is loud. I can't help but notice the glaring double standard in how fans react to Jasmine and Matt compared to other 90-Day couples. We've seen men on this show date multiple women across seasons, jump from one relationship to the next, and still walk away with sympathy. Meanwhile, Jasmine leaves a dysfunctional relationship, finds someone new, and suddenly she's branded a user? It's almost as if the audience has decided Jasmine doesn't deserve happiness. Only drama. That's unfair. Everyone has the right to start fresh, to learn from the past, and to try again. If we extend grace to cast members like Big Ed, who has made questionable choices on and off camera, why can't we do the same for Jasmine? People forget it's reality TV. One of the biggest reasons I think the backlash is misguided is because fans forget the role editing plays. 90-Day Fiancé thrives on creating storylines, sometimes at the expense of reality. Producers don't want a smooth, problem-free love story. They want tension, surprises, and cliffhangers. So when people criticize Jasmine and Matt for being too dramatic or too performative, they're ignoring the fact that cameras are rolling. These two are not just navigating a real relationship. They're also managing the pressure of reality TV storytelling. Some of those blow-ups, tears, and over-the-top confessions might be magnified for ratings. But that doesn't mean the relationship itself is fake. Their chemistry is undeniable. Say what you want about Jasmine and Matt, but their chemistry is real. You can see it in the way Jasmine lights up when she talks about him, or how Matt seems genuinely enthralled by her energy. Sure, their connection is intense, but isn't that what makes a relationship exciting? Some fans complain that they're too much. But isn't it better to have passion than indifference? In a sea of couples who look like they can barely stand each other, Jasmine and Matt's spark stands out. Their relationship may not be perfect, but perfection isn't the point. It's about finding someone who makes you feel alive. Growth takes time. Another reason I don't buy into the hate is because I believe people can change. Jasmine has made mistakes. No one's denying that. But she's also shown vulnerability about her fears, insecurities, and desire for real love. Isn't that the whole point of being human? To grow, to learn, and to evolve? Matt, for his part, seems willing to stick it out with her. He doesn't run at the first sign of trouble. He's not intimidated by her past or her baggage. Instead, he's choosing to build something new with her. That's not weakness. It's commitment. If anything, their relationship should be an example of how two imperfect people can try to create a healthier dynamic, even under the glare of public scrutiny. The trolls might be projecting. Let's not forget that a lot of online backlash says more about the commenters than the couple themselves. People project their own insecurities, frustrations, and biases onto reality TV stars because it's easier than confronting them in real life. Jasmine is an easy target because she's outspoken, glamorous, and unafraid to be herself. But maybe the hate isn't really about her relationship. It's about how uncomfortable people feel watching someone so unapologetically bold. Matt, by choosing her, becomes collateral damage in that criticism. But let's be honest. Half the people hating on them would kill for even a fraction of their chemistry. Final thoughts. At the end of the day, Jasmine Pineda and Matt Branis are just two people trying to figure out love in the most public, pressurized way possible. Are they perfect? No. Do they argue? Absolutely. But do they deserve the relentless backlash? Not even close. I think the trolls are totally wrong about them. Jasmine isn't the manipulative villain people paint her to be, and Matt isn't the clueless pushover he's accused of being. Together they make a complicated, passionate, and oddly refreshing pair. One that deserves the chance to prove the haters wrong. So instead of writing them off, maybe it's time we start rooting for them. Because if there's one thing 90 Day Fiancé has taught us, it's that love often looks messy, unconventional, and unpredictable. And isn't that what makes it worth watching?